was a long day, y'all. Long day. Oh, I gotta get out of here so Jonah can lock the gate. Yeah, so I got bit by a dog today. It was bad. Trying to get out of here. Yeah, I got bit by a dog today. It was pretty bad. It was a huge mutt of a dog. I have no idea what breed or whatever. It did not pierce my jeans, thankfully. So it's just a flesh wound that was caused by the strength of his jaw. If I had had shorts on, oh my God, he would have torn my leg open. I'm so thankful that I had jeans on. It hurts. I'm gonna go home, ice it. It's bandaged right now because some of the skin did tear. I did get some pictures from turf today, from before this happened. It was actually some pretty good turf otherwise. Got a decent amount of signatures in a small amount of time while before that happened, but I mean that ended the shift for me. And I was training somebody brand new, and she was spooked by that happening, especially once I lifted up my leg, my jean pant leg, and she saw how bad the injury was. First words out of her mouth after, asking me, are you okay? Are you in too much pain or whatever? Were, I don't think this job is right for me. She quit on the spot. Oh my gosh. She was kind of, she was actually starting to get some signatures by herself, and what a bummer that, that happened. When I drove her back, because she was not a driver, so I had driven her to turf, and I drove her back to headquarters. She asked me on the ride back, did you have a cesarean section? I said, yeah. Why? And she said, because you can tolerate a lot of pain. She said, you didn't scream or anything when this happened. I did yelp, actually. I did yelp, but I was hollering at the same time before the dog bit me. I was hollering to her, there's a dog in the yard. We need to get out of the yard. There's a dog in the yard. We have to get out of the yard. And as I'm trying to alert her to also get to the gate so we could get out, that's when he came up and bit me behind the knee. She got pushed into the woman's house for her protection. And then it felt like a while. It took a while. Like 5 to 10 minutes for the woman to actually corral this dog and make it safe for my canvas partner to actually come out of the house and get out of the yard. I was already on the phone with my field director by the time she finally got out of that situation. I'm very curious how in the world they get deliveries, what happens to a new mailman, or, somebody who's unaware. The gate was unlocked. Yes, there was a beware of dog sign, slightly down away from the gate. It wasn't like right by the gate. And the thing is, the gate was completely unlocked, and a lot of people put those signs up just as a deterrent. So we always rattle the gate to see if a dog hears, is going to bark or whatever. We always make some noise before we enter a yard. And those dogs were way the hell in the back by the other unit. They were not up by the front. So when I started walking towards the back unit, which was also on our list, they saw me and started coming towards me. And I could tell by the first little dog, who was growling at me immediately, that the bigger dog was going to be the problem, because they usually share the same mood if they're in a yard together. And if there's a smaller dog seeming upset and guarding a house, the bigger dog is going to come in as massive backup. And that's exactly what happened. I did not run. I walked slowly and calmly to the gate, but he caught up with me before I could get out. He caught up with me before I could get out. Thank God he only bit me once, because he could have taken me down. He could have bitten me multiple times. And that woman really did nothing to stop this. She just stood there. It wasn't her dog, though. That dog belonged to somebody in the back building. But even still, she lived on the property, so clearly the dog would have been fine with her. Unless they all live under terror that the dogs are in the yard. I don't even know what to say. Anyway, I have a day off tomorrow. I'm going to probably be in a lot of pain and just ice it and put it in an ace bandage.